if we have a formula like sodium chloride and we want to draw the Lewis structures and figure out what the letter formula would be, first thing we're going to do is draw each of these things. So let's draw sodium first. Sodium symbol is Na. And I know that sodium's in the first column of the periodic table, so it's going to have one valence electron. Put one electron on there. And then this chloride is chlorine. So when we have ionic compounds and we name them, we put the "ide" ending on the nonmetal. But that chloride would turn back into chlorine. And chlorine has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 valence electrons. What I want to try to do is I want to get all of the electrons off of the metal and onto the nonmetal. So I'll look back at chlorine. Chlorine has this one spot available, one spot for valence electrons. So this one electron would come in, sodium would give it to chlorine. Sodium would have 0 electrons, chlorine would have 8. They'd both be happy. To write the letter formula, you just write the metal, Na, followed by the nonmetal, Cl. So the formula for sodium chloride is NaCl. If we were to do another one, magnesium chloride, this is going to be a little different, but it's the same process. So first thing we're going to do is draw both of them. Magnesium is Mg. Magnesium's in the second column. It has 2 valence electrons. And chloride has 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So all the electrons have to come off magnesium and go to a chlorine ion. So let's try that. Our first valence electron can go to this chlorine. Magnesium still has 1 electron, but chlorine doesn't have any more spots to fill in. So what we're going to have to do is, instead of there being 1 atom of chlorine, there's actually going to be 2. So I just draw another chlorine with 7 valence electrons. And now this electron can come off chlorine or magnesium and go to that chlorine atom. So magnesium now has 0, chlorine both have 8. So we would draw or write the formula Mg, metal always goes first, followed by the nonmetal, and then there are 1, 2 chlorine atoms, so I put a little subscript 2 underneath my chlorine. So the formula for magnesium chloride is MgCl2.